Okay.
All right, so this is Engineers Without Borders, March 2014, water testing instructional video. So, first, we laid down this black trash bag. We sterilized it with 100% alcohol.
You can get that in the pharmacy downstairs.
Yeah, and it's preferable if you have paper towels or cotton swabs to like spread it out, but we just used our hands, which is fine because alcohol kills everything. But then afterwards, when you start touching things that are non-sterile, your gloves themselves are not sterile, and so you use alcohol to disinfect those like this. Don't worry about it if it spills because alcohol will evaporate.
Fairly quickly.
Fairly quickly. Okay, this is like super slippery, so you can just like air dry it. Which smells great. So we have distilled water that we brought from Lehigh. Distilled water has no ions, so we're using that to rinse the filter after we run our sample through it. We have a candle to help sterilize the air and around like where we're working, and also the forceps, which are in alcohol in the petri dish. And so I want to turn the candle on. Turn the candle on with the match. That's the most optimal thing to do. I can't believe that worked the first time. And then, do we get a new cup? Or use the same one?
We use the same.
Okay.
We use the same one.
All right. So this is our second test, so we're using this again. But we have this, I don't know what you'd call it, special like filter apparatus with a tubing through it. This is all connected, so this is all come as one piece. And then there's this syringe, which we'll use to draw the water through this cup and through a filter that we're going to put on top of it. And this is how you test, you know, for coliforms in your sample, because they get caught in the filter, and then the filter is placed on this coli blue stained petri dish like filter thing. I don't know what the bottom part is called, but pad, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, so we put the coli blue on that and let it sit there before the test.
Yeah, coli blue comes in these little vials. And then you just blot it right on that, and it'll turn blue. And then you shake it around to make sure that you spread it around on the samples. And then we can start the test. So, first off, we have to clean. Do you want to clean it again or no?
With what, alcohol?
Yeah.
No, because it's the same water.
Yeah. Okay, so when we first did this, you have to clean this with water, so you put the cup...
Yeah, water.
Not the water, but... so you put the cup on the filter, twist it to lock it, and then you run alcohol through it, you pull it out, and you dispose of it in the bin. There's no set amount to put in, you just put in, you know, at least like 20 mils or something, and then make sure you run it all through, and then that cleans the filter, like specifically right there where you're going to put your actual filter, which is this. This is our 0.45, whatever, milliport thing. Okay, so we're just going to run our actual sample through, which we have over here next to ice, which we got from the site. Take out your bag, twist
There's
it.
still water in the other bag.
That's fine, we'll use the other one.
But you want to put the filter first.
Hmm?
You want to put the filter first.
Yeah. So,
¿Existe una nueva?
Una copa nueva.
¿Nueva?
No, esta es la misma. Debemos de usar una nueva.
Sí. Si es otra muestra,
Sí.
tiene que ser nueva.
so someone's gonna have to open that.
I'll do
So
it.
have
But,
someone
yeah.
else with non-sterile hands open the non-sterile outside of the filter, then use forceps, which you dry before you pick things up.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll kill the E. coli on the filter. The blue part is not the filter, the white part is the filter. Grid side, non-grid side out. Okay.
She's getting right now new ones of these because you need a new one for every test, just to keep it sterile. So, don't want to close it.
Okay. So take your water bag, well water, and fill it to maybe 100 mils. There's a marking on the cups.
You draw the sample water through by using this suction thing, syringe. And then you just dispose of it in the waste bin that you designated before you started. And you keep doing that.
In case this wasn't obvious, for the cup it's twist to the right side in order to close it, and then twist to the left side in order to loosen it.
So I thought we were bringing that patient. Oh, no, we are bringing that patient.
Come on, put some muscle into it.
And so when you get down to like dryness in the cup, which you can show them. You can go and tilt it. Pretty near dryness is good. You don't want to like over dry the filter because I think that does bad things to it, like damage it or something. But you want to get it, you know, as dry as possible, and then afterwards, after you run your water through. Hey guys. What's
Excuse
up?
me for one
What do you
second.
Okay. Then you can run DI water through, and this rinses E. coli off the sides of the cup and onto your filter so they can be tested in case they got caught when you poured in the 100 mils of the sample. So we do 3 sets of 20 mils for DI water to rinse through the filter.
You need to talk to Antonia before we leave.
Yeah, I know.
Antonia, ¿podemos hablar en el consulado allá? Tenemos algunas preguntas para usted. Gracias.
Good.
Second time.
Is that a 20 or a 30 mil one? It's 20. 20 mil. So that's good. It does not really matter. 20 or 30 mils doesn't matter. We're just kind of rinsing it. The E. coli does not go through if you rinse it with DI water just because the filter pore is small enough that it keeps catching the bacteria. So we're all good. Last pour. Okay. And you make sure your forceps are sterilized. You pick it up I mean filter. And then grid side up, you place it on this millipore. You can press down the sides if you want.
Just to make sure
It
it's
needs to be flush with
submerged.
the petri dish.
It was okay if it's kind of leaving marks because it's on the top of them. Hopefully, it'll still show up nice. Okay, so looks pretty good. We'll walk over this way to our incubator, which you turn on this mini incubator, VWR. You turn it to 4, which is for 37 degrees Celsius, which is what you incubate E. coli at. And then you can see we have our other one in here, and you turn it upside down. For 24 hours. And then you come back the next day and you pick it up and you should see spots for coliforms if there are any.
Red is other bacteria and blue is E. coli.
That's it.
And then you count the number of colonies in each little grid square. And then you can like figure out the total number of them.
But we're hoping to find nothing.
Yeah, we want settle 0.
That's it.